Yeah, I mean, not just in the last 3 weeks. You know, the last 3 or 4 weeks. I mean, we've had some fabulous days, and we've had a 31. 3 months ago, there was a 31. I thought it was the start of summer, but it wasn't. You know, 27 and 28 and 27 and 28, and then all of a sudden, the rain, and thunder and lightning in the afternoon. You know, and you look at the next 10-day forecast, and it's the same. Thunder and lightning in the afternoon. Well, it's gone now. It clears off for the evening, thank goodness. You know, I wouldn't be on the radio. I'm not on the radio in the afternoon, Andy, but that's a good thing, isn't it? But my goodness, it just pours and pours and pours. If you stop now for the next 2 years, I'm sure we've still got enough water, you know, to last us. I mean, if it wasn't for that snow, yeah, we had some snow, 10 inches. It lasted about 4 days, but it's so much rain that it just can't get away fast enough. I mean, it can't get away, you know, it just hangs in the field, puddles in a field, you know, with no dips. It's just laying on the top of the grass or the weeds and stuff, you know. I think it's about 22 at the moment, and we did hit 25, maybe 26 today, but I never saw any sun. It was overcast, but it still hit that number. But yeah, and hopefully Keith's running the net tonight, because I did hear or read on the Google site that it had a few bad days. So hopefully, if he's running the net, that means he's on the recovery, or he's recovered. I do hope so. I don't like to hear about members or anybody that's had these problems. Oh dear. You're not quite touching the 9, Andy. Thanks for my report. You're on 5 and 8 with QSB, but I don't notice the audio decreasing. It's just on the meter. The radio here is the Icon 7610, and I'm running a kilowatt from Acom Amp, and the antenna's a 4-element monobander at 44 feet. Being modified. I was sorry to hear about, I've forgotten his name as well. Oh dear. The designer of the antennas in the antenna book, antenna compendium, you know. It just slipped my ear. I was very surprised. I've heard him quite a few times on the net. On a Monday night, a couple of times he's called in. But I was, you know, it is, doesn't it? You know, you've never met these people. You've spoken to them. You may not even spoken to them, but you've heard them quite a few times. And then the next thing, they're gone. You know, and it's going to happen to us all, or one of us one day. Oh. Isn't it? But we won't be worrying once we've gone. JAC, hopefully you're safe and well yourself, Andy. Lima Zulu 7 Charlie Whiskey.
This is frequency in use.
Golf 8 Juliet Alpha Charlie, Lima Zulu 7 Charlie Whiskey. Yeah, I've forgotten his name as well. Of course, silent key now. Les. Yeah. Good old Les. Echo EAV. Was it EVA? We forget so quickly, don't we? Yeah. There was some talk some time ago about moving over to 20, and then it was too late to start talking. This was maybe a year or so ago, but it was too late then in the year, because within 3 weeks, even if they moved over to 20, it was gone for the evening. It wasn't like it is now. This is the earliest I've ever been on, to tell you the truth, in the evening. I've been leaving it till about 10 o'clock your time, and I can, the UK's still there, and North America gives us a shout. And I even worked Richard in Cyprus. He was a good signal off the back of the antenna. That was a nice QSO. So it's changing all the time, isn't it? I've listened. I think 17's open, but I couldn't hear myself through Hack Green. I don't like to put a CQ out, Andy, on 17 unless I've checked Hack Green first. So I had to put the laptop on and then go to the default 125 18125 and just say Charlie Whiskey, and there was nothing coming through. So, but there was a few people on, Europeans. I'm sure they were working the UK. If I can't hear the UK or myself in the UK, that's it. But I tried 20, of course, on this frequency to set Charlie Whiskey through Hack Green, and I was blasting through just on 100 watts. So. Hey, the radio sounds good. Sounds very nice indeed, the 5000. I nearly purchased one of those myself, maybe a couple of years ago. I did, but it was going to be from Italy. There's an emporium called CSI and Sons. They've got a lot of good shops in Italy. 600 miles away, of course. But it was a summer sale. They was knocking at least 300 quid off. And even the starting price was pretty cheap. You got a cashback of £300, but it was waiting for a new stocking, Andy, which was good. It was going to be brand new stuff with latest serial number. But he wanted a lot of details off me first and said, I'll email you. I said, well, email me when they come in. I'm not giving you all my details yet, okay? He never emailed me, so that was it. I never got the 5,000. I went to southern Spain for an Icon flagship, and I purchased it from there. It was second hand, of course, but it was a good price. It was. You take care and stay safe. Yeah, I shall be here for some time yet. I hope so, unless the band just drops out. You never know, do you? Stay safe, Andy. Nice to get you. If you've got an email address on your QRZ page, I can always send you the recording of your audio, so you can listen to it yourself. I'm always on record with the radio, Andy. It's always on when I'm transmitting. Well, when I've got the radio on. So anyone requesting the audio clip, I've got it here. I just have to paste it out and shove it through an email, and that's it. Take care, stay safe. Yeah, Caroline and Wynn have done a fabulous job. Golf 8 Juliet Alpha Charlie, Lima Zulu 7 Charlie Whiskey.
Радио 3, Зоя, Павел, Вася, Роман 3. Одного кабеля я как не хватало, коротыша этого. Радио 3, ЗПВ, прием. Радио 3, ЗПВ, РК3, Тамара Мария. Вот зовет, я слышу, ребят, я слышу, но полностью я вас не могу разобрать. Не тот фонтан. Роман 3, ЗПВ, прием. Радио 3, ЗПВ, РК3, Тамара Мария. Тамара Мария. Юра, отвечай ему, я его очень плохо слышу.
Тамара Мария, полностью позывной дайте.
Радио Костя 3, Тамара Мария, РК-3, Тамара Мария.
РК-3 Тамара Мария, РА-3 Зинаида Тамара. Приветствую, 5-6 максимально, 5-6 QSB. Юрий Губкин, РА-3 Зоя Тамара на приеме.
На приеме, но я не принял, я радио 3, ЗПВ принимаю, а вас...
GAJAC, LZ7CW. Trust me, Andy, they can hear me. They can hear me, but they think this frequency is theirs. I've been here before. I'm usually on 160, 165 because of these people. They think the frequency is theirs, and they try to push people off. They won't kill plus or minus Q or Mexico. They want to be on this frequency, but I'm here, and they'll have to put up with my dulcet tones. Yeah, Les, I blame it onto the doctors in his location. If you can remember, he told all of us that he went to the doctors and he says my legs aren't working too well. Right, I don't know whether you remember that. I will not ever forget it. The doctor says he never gave him advice. He never gave him any prescription. He says, well, go to the chemist and get yourself a walking stick. Andy, over.
Радио Костя 3, Тамара Мария. Вот так я принял. Спасибо за то, что вы так к нам подошли в поздний вечер. Радио Костя 3, Тамара Мария, Роман 3, Зоя, Павел, Василий. 5-7, 5-7, звать Сергей, город Губкин, прием. Есть такое дело, Сергей, 7 баллов, 9 баллов я принимаю. 9 баллов около Арзамаса, недалеко. Село Пустынь, на приеме.
Да, это самое. РК-3ТМ, РА-3 Зинаида Тамара. Сейчас, наверное, погромче будете принимать. Ну, там у вас кто-то разговаривает на частоте, мешает здорово. РК-3ТМ, РА-3 ЗТ. Спасибо большое за КСО, вам здоровья и всего доброго. 73, пока.
Всего доброго, удачи, пока. Да, спасибо большое, до свидания. Радио 3, Зоя, Павел. Ну, это что-то мне не такое не нравится. Это что-то я тут не так, я своего стола. Ну, это я привыкну, Юрий. Ты понимаешь? Ровно вот я его не включал, этого монстра.
Yeah, 7-3, Andy. Stay safe. Good night. Thank you.
Зоя, Павел, Василий. Приглашает Роман 3 ЗПВ.
Hey, where have you been? Steve. I'm thinking about you the last couple of days. I thought, I hope he's safe and well, and his mother. Yeah. And it sounds good. 5 and 9 plus 10. And it's Thursday. You've already been home for an hour and a half, so you've had something to eat, I think, or you've thrown something in the microwave. I wonder. So, how are you doing? M0EBJ, you know I'm okay. You can tell, can't you? LZ7CW.
Ну, главное, что не стрелять. То, говорит, долго если держать, или она стрельнет, говорит, не знаю. Алло. 2,4. Могу чуть добавлять 2,6. Алло, вот так, 2,6. 2,6 ампера. Радио 3, Зоя, Павел, Василий. Город Губкин, Роман 3 ЗПВ, прием. Приглашает Роман 3, Зоя, Павел, Василий. Радио 3, ЗПВ, всем. Роман 3, Зоя, Павел, Вася, прием. Если бы еще б не шумело, Юра, ой-ой-ой. Приглашает Роман 3, Зоя, Павел, Вася, прием.
M0EBJ, LZ7CW, just over the 10, towards the end of that over, Steve. Yeah, it sounds good. You've not done anything, have you? Well, I'm glad you've had your second. I went for my first. You know, we've got a what's it called? Immunization program, it's called. And I just found it on the internet. I went to the Gov site and checking it out, and I see you can actually register on the internet. So I did. And see, like now, and it says next Tuesday, so that was the 2nd of June. I was going to go there for 4 o'clock. I booked the time and the day on the internet. You have to put you have to do a bit of translation work, trust me. Fill out a form to take it in there. Everything's in Bulgarian, you know. So it's Microsoft Translate, which is the best, better than Google, I think, now, because you don't have to click on anything with cookies. With Google Translate, it's all click accept cookies. With Microsoft Translate, you don't have to keep pressing anything, and it's just as good. It's even got a speaker, so you can hear the translation in foreign languages. Yeah, so guess what, Steve? They phoned me up and they says it's 3 o'clock. 3. I said, okay, 3 o'clock. To change the time. Fine. Tomorrow. Yep. So I went there, didn't I? And I'm standing looking at, I thought, well, the hospital's closed up the steps. It's in the hospital, the local hospital. It's a big building. But I went there 10 minutes early and stood in the car park to suss it out. I could see the indoor. I could see the outdoor. The outdoor was at least a 10-minute walk from the indoor. You have to walk through the whole hospital to get to the outdoor, you know. But the indoor, there was already 6 people standing around the door. There was 2 English people and 1 English woman standing up chatting. None of them was wearing a face mask. The nurse was leaning on the door, a nurse. She had the face mask around her neck. There was a guy kneeling down at the door, smoking, drinking a cup of coffee. And then 2 girls walked out to throw the nub into the car park because they had been smoking inside, Steve. And I decided to go home. It was absolutely in shambles. And I'm sure it hasn't changed. When I got in, my mobile rang. Says, you've missed your appointment. I said, no, I haven't. I was there. I says, and I was disgusted. I says, there's people near the door with no face mask on and people smoking inside. I says, oh, I'm not coming again. Thank you. Bing. So it looks like we might have to find a private doctor, Steve. I wasn't laughing at the time. I was absolutely. I couldn't get over it. I knew something was going to be like that. I just had a feeling. I thought this is Bulgaria. M0EBJ, LZ7CW.
Да, принято, Виктор. Радио 1, Иван Антон, Роман 3, Зоя, Павел Василий. Спасибо. Спасибо, что вы ответили на наш этот огонек. Пожалуйста, послушайте еще мой товарищ с города Губкина. Юра, пожалуйста.
R1 Иван Антон, R3 Зинаида Тамара, R3 ЗТ Виктор, добрый вечер. 5-9 максимально. QSB, Юрий, город Губкин. 5-9, Юрий Губкин. R1 Иван Антон, R3 ЗТ, прием. Да, принято, Виктор, без проблем. Здесь R3 Зина Тамара. Одну минутку, Виктор. Вот так вот, как вы меня принимаете в этом положении? Это этот усилитель включил R3 Зоя Тамара на приеме. Да, понятно. Ну, раза в 5, наверное, помощнее, конечно. Усилитель Сергея, это у меня где-то ватт 500, наверное, выходной. Так что такие дела, Виктор. Хорошо, спасибо большое за КСО. Здоровья вам, удачи. Микрофон Сергея передам.
M0EBJ, LZ7CW. Yeah, I mean, come on. Last March, wasn't it? So it's over a year now. 15 months, and you're still alive. So whatever you're doing it right, aren't you? And you've just got to keep doing it like that. I'm trying to think now. I've seen a couple of people in the supermarket not wearing face masks, and no one's challenged them, you know. I had to tell the manager. I says, there. She says, what? I said, that guy there, look, that old man, he's walked right through this. Well, she couldn't understand what I was saying. But when you point, you point to my face mask, then she had to go and tell him. And he was looking around his pockets. You know, come on. All this time, 15 months, and even little kids know that you should be wearing a face mask, you know, in a supermarket or a chemist. No, I liked a drink at a certain bar in town. It was good draft beer. Kammermitz, I think it was called, draft. It's debatable drinking it out of the bottle, but the draft was absolutely fabulous. It was 2 Lev. Well, you know, about a quid for a half a litre. But no, there's no chance. I saw some English people sitting outside, 3 of them. There was no face mask, not even on the table for when the waitress came up to put the face mask on again, you know. They were chatting away. English. You know, they've got it. They've got computers. They know exactly what's happening, don't they? They know. In English, everybody does, unless they haven't got a computer, you know. They know how to stay safe and what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing. But they think I'm in Bulgaria. Is it all over? All over? No, not for another few years yet. Well, let's move on a bit. I had a surprise. I was in town, and I've got a lock-up garage, you know, and I was parked outside in the car. I reversed it into the drive. It's got a drive. And when I was leaving, I got in the car, just turned the key. All the lights come on. There was nothing, not even a little whine. I couldn't believe it. Not even a little whine, Steve. I've had this before, but sometimes there's been a little whine. You know, I'm always using, you have to have lights on here all the time. Your dipped lights. You have to have them on since maybe 3 or 4 years ago. You know, and I just had this short run into town, and they're on. But the charger or the alternator should be enough to compensate for the lights on and all that, shouldn't it? But after about 3 or 4 months, you've got to take it off. You know, I know this in the winter. It's more so in the winter. You might just have a little bit of heat coming out of the heater. So that's another drainage on the battery. So yeah, and there was nothing. I always carry this 13mm spanner because it just fits the nuts on the battery. I always carry that because I've had this problem before, but it's never just. I've gone to tighten the nuts or loosened them off and tightened them up again. And sometimes it just goes zip and goes, you know. Not this time, Steve. I thought, it could be a walk home and leave the car, maybe catch a taxi to pick the battery up and put it on charge, or bring the charger down. But it was a bit of a slope, so I started rolling down down this slope, and then down another street, and I stopped, and I regretted stopping. I tried to bump it, it wouldn't have it. So then I thought, I'll try it again, and then I went onto the main road, another slope. It's slope. And it just got going, Steve. So as soon as I got back, it was off and on charge. I got this C-Tech, is it C-Tech? Yeah, something charger. It cost me a lot of money, but it's a fabulous little charger, you know, only 5 amp charger an hour. But it did the trick, you know, it was first time, every time. So maybe in another 3 or 4 months it'll need it again. It's a good battery because the C-Tech wouldn't have charged it. It would have known if it was a rubbish battery. It charged it fully, you know. But I thought I'd leave it and walk home, Steve. 0EBJ LZ7CW.
Это то, что мы дурь такую включили. Это то, что дурь такую включили, поэтому и прохождение. А так тут со 100 ваттами очень тяжело, Виктор. Спасибо вам. Там вот R1A зовет нас. Сейчас мы его послушаем. Может он к вам, может к нам. R1A, пожалуйста, прием. Да нет, он, наверное, проигнорировал наш вопрос. Виктор, здоровья вам, не болеть от группы. И 73, до свидания. Да, Юр, ты не убежал?
Нет, был первый Зинаида был.
Да, я на Рамуше ошибся. Первый Зинаида. Первый Зинаида, пожалуйста, есть в канале прием?
You come straight back up as well. So thanks, Lewis. You take care. Let's hope it's not 3 years. It's not that I've not been on the radio. We just haven't come across each other. I'm on the radio nearly every day, or I try to be, Louis. I can't always guarantee it, but I try to be on the radio every day, at least at some point in the daytime. You take care, Louis, and thank you for the contact on Spradiki on 20 for a new band.
Ольга, я хорошо вас слышу.
Tango Papa, Mike Zero, X-Ray Lima Tango. Keep safe and well. Bye-bye.
Yeah, Roger, Kevin, thank you very much, and wish you all the same, of course, and be in good health, and maybe we talk to each other later. I'm not every day on the bed, but at several moments a week, so there's a good chance we meet again. Okay, safety trees for now from the Netherlands, and I hope to hear you again. And Papa Alpha 3, Fox Tango Papa, closing down with Mike Zero, X-Ray Lima Tango. Bye-bye, Kevin.
Bye-bye there, Louis, thank you.
Florida 4, Florida Juliet Hotel, Louis.
Okay, Florida 4, Fox Juliet Hotel. This is Papa Alpha 3, Fox Tango Papa.
Okay, hello Louis. Nice to meet you for the first time on the air, okay. Incredible signal, okay. Very, very strong, incredible audio. 20 dB over 9, okay. 20 dB over 9 here in the northwest part of France, in Brittany, Department 29, okay, between Atlantic Ocean and Channel.
Виктор, 5-9, тоже громко принимай.
Radio India Charlie Eric, Papa Alpha 3, Fox Tango Papa, Florida 4, Florida Juliet.
Vic, Foxtrot 4, Fox Juliet Hotel from Papa Alpha 3, Fox Tango Papa. Okay, my compliments for the signal. It's almost 40 dB over 9. 40 dB over 9 here in the south of the Netherlands. I just turned by
6 o'clock, 6:30, and look at it, it's 20 to 8. So you've gone some time without some snap, unless you had some snap earlier this afternoon. I don't know. But nice to hear you. Thanks for that report. You won't believe it, but I think there's a dock, you know, and he's 6 miles away. He's 6. I should have registered with him some time ago. Someone phoned up for me. I don't speak to him now, but he did phone up. And he says, I booked you an appointment tomorrow. You know, he was using a translator on his phone for 10 o'clock. See you later. And he drove off. Okay, I thought, well, where is this doctor then? That I'm supposed to be at 10 o'clock. He didn't tell me the town he was going to, well, he told me the town. But come on, you can go to a town and are you going to find the doctor? Where is he? Oh dear, but it was 6 miles away. I thought, no, that's too far. I've got a hospital here. If I'm in proper there's a hospital. Anyway, you take care, Steve. Nice to hear you. Have a good evening. That was pretty good on 40, wasn't it? I don't go on 40 anymore. I did find, you won't believe it, I found a Russian site just last night, and they have quads. They make quads, and they're already measured, pre-tuned, and they've got this 2LE quad, Steve, for 17 and 12 meters. And it was only £169. It was. It looked fabulous. So I've been trying to find out if they're delivered to Bulgaria, and eventually I did find someone that knew about it, and he says, oh, they're moving location now, and then that antenna, they're not making it for some time. So I thought, flipping heck. You know, I thought that'd be fabulous. It might even be better than the Moxon. Because the Moxon interacts, with this antenna. Take care, stay safe. Catch you later, don't work too hard. M0EBK, stay happy. LZ7CW, good night.
Такие тарелки прям летят. Может, конечно, я уже пожилой, мне вот 63 года. Ты видишь, вот что летит? Сереж, вижу, говорит, таких 4 звезды подряд, одна за одной.
CQ on 20 meters. CQ 20. CQ 20 meters. Lima Zulu 7 Charlie Whiskey. Lima Zulu 7 Charlie Whiskey. Call him.
Oscar Kilo.
CQ 20. CQ 20 meters. CQ 20. CQ 20 meters, Lima Zulu 7 Charlie Whiskey. Lima Zulu 7 Charlie Whiskey, call him.
Oscar Kilowatt. Oscar Kilo.
CQ on 20. CQ on 20 meters. CQ 20. CQ 20 meters, Lima Zulu 7 Charlie Whiskey. Lima Zulu 7 Charlie Whiskey, call him.
Я ж вот вы, наверное, слышали тому предыдущего корреспондента. Он говорит, деда, на тебе телефон, позвони ему, пожалуйста, не ори ты на всю хату, говорит.
CQ 20. CQ 20 meters. CQ 20. CQ 20 meters, Lima Zulu 7 Charlie Whiskey. Lima Zulu 7 Charlie Whiskey, call him.
Горячий, я не слышу свой жара.
Delta
Ну, приятно. Когда такая вот небольшая дурь. А можно я вам сейчас сделаю обход? Вы меня услышите на приеме? Роман 3, Зоя, Павел, Василий.
CQ 20. CQ 20 meters. CQ 20.
Это идет сила
CQ 20 meters, Lima Zulu 7 Charlie
2,6
Whiskey.
киловатта прием.
Lima Zulu 7 Charlie Whiskey, call him.
Ровно 10 ватт прием.
Так, чуть-чуть, там где-то на 3. Опыт большой, поэтому
Да, хвалю я вас за ваш опыт. Значит, все-таки что-то... Да, обыкновенная веревка, 2 элемента, вибратор и директор, но направлены строго на восток. Восток. Туда я направил.
We go on the TV to see the football match with Netherlands, okay? Go on, Netherlands. Okay, no problem. Thank you, Luis, 73, and take care and see you later. Papa Alpha 3 Fox Tango, Papa F4 FG Cherry. Bye-bye.
Yes, Roger, Vic. Thank you very much for coming back.
Дай восток. Ну ладно, 10 тысяч километров. Все, на этом предел. Вот, а там уже в шумах, там что-то принимаешь, но зато первый район, и вы, извините, плюс 10 децибел прием.
If you desire, and you can see the models, they are all working as yourself.
That will be wonderful. That will be great. Thank you, sir. Thank you. The email is mycallsign@hotmail. mycallsign@hotmail.com. Many thanks indeed. Good evening to you from Muscat. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Samir. Thank you very much, and we keep in touch for sure. A41MO e 3BM. Adios, amigo.
Yankee Oscar 3 Delta.
Echo Alpha 3, Bravo, Echo Mexico.
Сейчас только же передам микрофон Юрию. Юра, пожалуйста, у вас есть вопросы к Виктору? Прием?
Да нет, ничего не будет. Обменялись уже рапортами, добавить, как говорится, нечего. Все вроде бы нормально.